check, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love that beat. Going live in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright, today it's day 10 of the challenge. I don't know why it's saying day whatever. It's day 10. Let's go. Alright, that is updated, and that profit is from yesterday. Negative whatever. Let's see what we have today. So this is kind of where we are, and I think okay, we're gonna do analysis in a minute. Let me just make sure. We are at minus 7.25%. So progress will that be, man? So our aim today is to see if this account has any hopes to survive. Otherwise, we only have like 0.75, and then the account is gone. So that would only leave us with 2 chances of 0.5% risk. So anyway, let's see if we can see a turnaround. But today I would like it to be the last day for this challenge. Moving forward, to me, feasibly, do I say feasibly in terms of time, the effort that we've put in, I don't think it's I think we should get it done with today. But let's see if we can take it up to a healthy level where we can risk a little bit more. Sorry about that. I feel like my music is too low, right? Anyway, let's do today's analysis. We only have like 20 minutes to 12, and I want to be positions by 10. So let's go look at the monthly, see where we are. This is from yesterday. On the monthly, there's not so much to look. On US30, we are still, wow, I'm seeing some rejection there on the current month. So let's just go to the weekly. I feel like that is where we can see a lot more. Let me pull up the weekly, and I don't know why this thing is like this. It's daily, and then no, that was okay. Yeah. So in terms of the weekly, I do have my levels over there. So we can see, as walk back to this all-time high level. That's all we have on the weekly anyway. So let's go to the daily. We do have this huge gap here, which is gonna be the previous day's low over there. So no worries about that. I do have this indicator that shows me the previous day high, low, and the EQ. So I think we're good. There's really not much to look for. The other thing is maybe come into this zone and then maybe keep on going up. I don't know if the other guys have reached to the all-time high, but I will look at that. Today being a Friday and having a bullish week, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, then we can see possibly a decline to the downside. I think that we can come back to this all-time high here, or at least take out this previous day low, or we can see them keep on going up. So I'm not sure about that. So I'm not gonna be marking all of this zone because we do have that low, and then in here the all-time high, and then just in the middle of that gap there's kind of this weekly 0.75 level over there, which is in quads. Divided that high time frame level in 4 zone, high time frame zone in 4. So let's go to the 4 hour. Let me see what we have from did I check out what we had from the daily yesterday? Yeah, we do have these gaps in case we are animated and it wants to keep on going down, then we will not be mesmerized as much if they do get to these zones down here. How likely is that? I don't know. Okay, so let's go to the 4-hour real quick. So looking at the 4-hour, to have this down candle here, which in my opinion is very attractive. We do have this down candle that we are currently working, and then this up candle where we see this the previous 4-hour go up to and kind of touch that open price, and then we are seeing rejection to the downside. So this right here is a bullish move in my opinion. So can we see, as you know, see all this momentum, can we see it as keep on going down? In terms of the previous day high, we are in a premium, a good place to sell. So we'll see. I've been looking for sell. Will we finally get a sell today? We did get one the day before yesterday, but it wasn't so much sustained. So let's see if we can get a good sell today, because man, I still don't feel like hitting the buy button. I feel like, yo, we've just gone up too much, but I don't know, we can still be going up. But I like this structure over here. Maybe I should mark that. That was the last place. Not really the last place, I mean, yeah, in this candle. So that open price over there, you can see this candle just traded to that zone, which is why I think those zones are very important to kind of mark. They do offer support and resistance. Wow, to the tick. No, this is supposed to be on the open price right there, but then it's okay. It's still at that level too, that's fine. I think those levels are the same. What is the low of this candle? The numbers up here, it is 317.2, and that high is 37. Wow, the same, 3717.2. Amazing. Well, that's okay. What else do I see? We are also kind of at this down candle here that I do not want to mark because I don't want to. This gap here, I feel like that would be a zone to the price might want to go into, and we can look for a short. If we do cross, maybe come back to find resistance and then keep on going down. Do you say find resistance or find support, or is it all the same? So this is a 4-hour volume imbalance, and that baby has to be in blue. I want to be well seated by 5 minutes to 12. 7 p.m. is too far. 3 p.m. is okay. And I think we're good in terms of the wow. If we do like this, the sound is much better. In terms of the 4-hour, I think we're Gucci on that. And what was this? The 4-hour. Awesome. Now let's go see if the 1-hour has anything. This is what I'm gonna do from here. I'm gonna jump to the 5-minute and then do what I have to do. Now this right here is very attractive right there, and then I do like this situation that we have over here, this fair value gap right there to that low. It has been touched a little bit, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have it updated up to that 4-hour thing over there, and I'm gonna do something as well. I'm gonna go back to the 4-hour and update that level to, because there's already something marking that. So let me have it the way it's supposed to be at the open price right there, and then just have it look like that. Awesome. Go back to the 5-minute, and I think that is well represented right there. It's gonna be some level over there, and then we do halves. Oh, look at this up here. But if we do come all the way up here, we are likely to take the high as well. So that is something to look. I'm gonna go up to 1 p.m. That is a 5-minute gap over there. Is there anything on the TV? Oh, I was watching ICT earlier. There's a remote, my guy. Where do we go to today? Let's go to Maldives. Nope. We were in New York yesterday. Okay, let's just go what came first. Maldives, here we come. No. We've done Africa enough times. Where is the Maldives actually? Is it in Africa? Okay, where were we? So we do have another level here. I want to mark that level. Ooh, I like this. No, yes, but we do see this candle kind of go into that gap that was kind of updated, because the original one is here, from here to here, and then we see the market went into that fair value gap and shot down, and then they finally come in and went to it a little deeper. So I usually just have it marked as a 5U or U5. That would mean that it's a gap on the 5-minute and it's unfinished, meaning the gap is still left intact. But it's not yet traded all the way. Okay, pull that. What time is it? We have some 10 minutes, 11 minutes to be exact. And then on the downside, we do have this situation over here. And then we have this little bit one over here, just to see how price is kind of feeling those. So that's gonna be unfinished. This one is a complete one. And I think we're good. We do, whoa. That 4-hour imbalance is just right here. Actually, it's not that far. Interesting. It did offer support, so we're likely to see the market come here, right? So I think when we break this low, the previous day low, then we are likely now to come here. Will that happen today, or will we see that action next week? Either way, we will try our best. So going back to the 5-minute, I think the 5-minute is well marked, at least for the near future. There's no 5-minute imbalance here, none whatsoever. So that should be a walk in the park up at least this zone over here. And maybe I can have this last down 5-minute candle marked, just to assess that area over there. Otherwise, let me pull up the 4-minute ranges and have those marked, so we can kind of see where we are, because I use this as for liquidity purposes. This concept has not been so good to me, but then again, you know what, I'm kind of building on it anyway. Just because we are up here does not mean that we can't keep on buying. If the bias is buy, even if we are in deep premium, it will still keep on going up. But then again, I knew that we are in a bullish market, but you know that the market likes to breathe. But man, I was not seeing so much of breathing, at least in the time that I trade. There was not so much breathing. So I think let's also mark this one, which is, but then there's a level over there, so we don't have to, but let's just do it. But then I can see it's a level from yesterday that's untouched. So this is the previous day low, 4-hour low from yesterday. Do I also want to mark this low over here? Yeah, I've seen some turn around. The issue is, will I want to take a buy? But why not? Previous 4-hour low, and let's just do it from here. Awesome, so that is done. Let's get rid of that. We are now working the previous day EQ, the half level of yesterday's range, and we can see we're bouncing off of that range. So what would I like to see? I'd like to see us come up a little bit to this premium zone of the previous 4 hour and then kind of dip down. Now, we have some issues though. These levels here, they're kind of, because this was like your rejection. So there's people who've bought here. You can see we did have like a smooth trend line break over there. So I think there's a lot of stop losses here that I feel like even if we get here, we can see them hunted. So the best case scenario, the best thing I'd like to see is us come up deep into this zone at least and then reject off of it. I don't think we have to come up here, but then again, who knows? That would be my best case. We do have a wickless candle over here, but then again, sometimes also wickless candles can indicate that we do have a huge momentum, going downwards. For example, when this one closed, it just started trading downwards. And the momentum was just in there. We don't even need to retrace and just keep on going down. But then again, from what I've seen is our price will also like to come and trade just above there and then leave, right? This one has been left intact. This one is intact. And then look at this too. Too smooth. Otherwise, we are done. Now we just go and chill. I believe I've done my best in terms of positioning myself. So even if we lose, man, we're gonna be losing in style. So today we have just 2 chances, my guy, and then we call it quits. Now, will those 2 chances, get us back to a safety zone? We will find out. Otherwise, it was a great journey. I enjoyed the whole of this challenge. Now, I'm speaking as if I've already lost. Encourage yourself, man. But good traders are good losers. So, and it's not like I've lost so much. I've only lost like 8%. But because it's a prop firm account, then that is considered a failure. No. We've only lost 8%. Wait, not yet 8%, but 7.25%. Now let's go to 7.25%. So we still have some room in there. So the next thing, I pull up my 30-minute ranges and we'll see how this goes. Now I know this profile, which is what I could be seeing today, now that we're still bullish, but then again, today being Friday, my guy. And I like this. Well, this is one of the profiles where you can see price come down, take this low, and then it just shoot up. So if that is the profile that could be playing out today, then I'd prefer if it can come, all the way to this 4-hour volume imbalance, and then we see a turnaround. And maybe now I can get in sync with the buyers. Then again, it being a Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were all up days. Me don't know, but then again, I position myself the best way I can, following my rules. Wait for the previous 30-minute low to be taken and get inside the range, break a high. Bruh, we are in. This right here is an example of my entry. See how we traded above this previous 30-minute high. At the cross of that swing low to the downside, that will be my entry. That's the whatever swing low, however small, however tight, however close it is to my stop loss, that's my entry. And that right there would have been a win. But then again, I would not have taken this trade because we are in the discount zone of the previous 4 hours. Now, this thing, that one rule, has hurt me a lot in the last 2 weeks because I've been getting a lot of signals, a lot of buy signals when I'm up here where I can't buy, just sell. And for example, like this one, I would have had to let it go because then we are in a place where I consider a place to only buy. Now, that rule, my guy, it has helped me in the past because then I used to sell in such an area and it would take me out. So, I think that is a quest to know when to switch some things in your plan. And I think that will just come with time, And that is one of the things that I've found out, that in this industry, you can't beat time. You can't beat time and the number of things that you and the data that you collect from the data. That will only come with experience in terms of time, right? Because there's people doing this for years and there's no progress, So I'll just say time and how much you learn within that time. So that is a huge note that I've taken for December. Maybe in December you have to get rid of considering that previous hour thing and just keep it simple. But for now, that is what we have. That is what we're going to follow until things change. We stick to the plan. Just because it's not working does not mean it does not work. The whole of November, as I've been saying, this thing was killing it. The market was coming down. Like from here, it comes here and then goes up here, then comes back here, then goes. Oh boy, and that is how I was able to take this, demo account from. This was at 200K, and now see we are at 400. So yeah. So now we just wait for that signal. It's now 12. Let me see. Maybe we can see us shoot down and then come in, retest some zone, and then shoot up. We'll see. So we have like a minute to, that thing is behind. We have a minute to 12. These guys are also giving a sort of a bearish vibe. There we go. They are all in a discount zone where I would, consider buying. And because the market is overall bullish, then I think today we can get some valid buys. But then again, it being a Friday after having a one-sided week, Friday tends to do the opposite. So I hope we'll not be offside. Otherwise, I'm looking for buys. So I'm not gonna mark this because let's just mark. Now, can we get this account back to a safe zone? So that would be like back to 48K, 49K. And today we are going hard, meaning whatever profit I make, I'm gonna reinvest it back. What do I reinvest back? I'm gonna use all of whatever I gain for the next trade. So today I feel like I'm not willing to keep on going on with this challenge. So today we either burn it or we take it to a safe zone, so where I can go back to risking 1%. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, I feel like it's feasible to buy another one than try to save this one. I don't know if I'm making sense over there. If I'm, I know I'm making sense, but I don't know if the sense I'm making is sensible. It seems sensible to me. Okay, now look at these equal lows over here. They're likely to be run. So if we can see us go back to this zone over here, then even better. That right there is very, 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 very touch. Those lows, very suspicious to me. Wow, thank you for the like. I appreciate. This is a very suspicious zone over there. I think this is some money. And then it's also the previous 4-hour low. Bruh. I was thinking earlier, I was so tempted, man, to put some indicators on my chart. But then I'm like, bruv, that thing has worked for us in the past. But overall, it ends up hurting me. So I was like, you know what, just stick to your plan. It's okay even if it flops, man, you did your best. It just didn't work for you this time. So it's all good. And then look at this, we do have equal lows over here. That right there is some liquidity over there, so there's a high probability that we can see a dip. So can we find, if they do come up here, can we finally get a sustainable sell that will give us at least more than 1:2? So we do have some sell side liquidity over there on US whatever, US 100, and we do also have some here. It's kind of suspicious when they leave such levels, right, intact without running through them and then going back into the range. So this is taken as a strong support. So it looks like a zone that is kind of hard to go through. As here someone explained, the bears tried to go through once, twice, 3 times, they were not able, so that is deemed as strong support. Does it work? Yes, that is the only way that support works. It has to be formed. So we can see it come all the way up here, but then be rest assured that that place will be broken. Look at this. This will be what is called a double top, right? So actually the whole zone is kind of a resistance area, resistance, and then rejection to the downside. So do you imagine someone who, that is their logic, they trusted in, this is a strong zone, so when this one was going down, probably wait for a bearish engulfing candle like this one, and they sold it. Boom shakalaka. Look at all what they made. So how will you tell this person that logic is flawed? So that's why I'm thinking all strategies work. It just depends on you. All I know is such levels price will come back and run them. They'd rather just come up just a little bit and then sink down, because there's a lot of stop losses over here, and others who maybe trade like kind of high trade, they do have their buy stops over there. Then the market takes you in and drops down, but whoever sold there made money. So how are you gonna tell them, that's a flawed logic? So I'm suspecting what happened here is what is gonna happen here, right? So I think that this one too, there's someone who's bought it on the basis of, that is strong support. So I'm thinking maybe, it's all good. This used to be something that I used to trade, where we do have that was actually a shoulders pattern anyway. We do have a high and a high and a higher low. Then I'll wait for a break, and then whatever high is left before we break, I'll take fib, and then I'll do like a 0.5 level, and then my stop loss up here. But I don't know, I didn't feel like that was it was so sustainable. The thing is, it was okay, but I don't know why. So when I see that, I just add it to my analysis, but I don't trade that by itself. We do have equal highs here as well, so we have to mind that too. So now we have liquidity on both sides. This one is kind of okay, right? Doesn't mean that they can trade up here, but when you see such a formation, and then look at this is just too smooth, right? So we can also see the market trade up here. Now what I'd like to see, if I was to draw out what I'd like to see, is I'd like to see us come down to this area, and then now we work our way up to those liquidity spots over there. Check out anybody that has their stop losses over here. If that is what really works. In my opinion, what I'd say is, I think price already has a set path. That's what I think. I don't think they're just in there saying, I think now we do have enough stop losses here, let's go. I think they've studied people's psychology too much to know that, if we do this and this and this, then there's gonna be a build up over there. if you do this and this and this, there's going to be a build-up of orders here, and then price will just do its thing. Yo, the volume is too low and that beat is fire. Bruh, what are we likely to see now? Oh, okay, let me I don't know if you've been kind of seeing how, you know, how this 5 minutes have been, you know, quite important, right? Because I mean, I've seen price kind of come and stop there, turn around from there. So I think as a scalper, those are very important levels to have. And then we do have another zone up here. Okay, what is this price going to be doing today? Yo, today I am not willing to keep on design this. This is unfinished. $12.10 after 12.15, I'm not gonna be comfortable taking a trade. I'll have to wait until 12.30. Do have those equal highs over there, and that I categorize that as buy side. No, that is BSL. Buy side liquidity plus a fair value gap. If we do have two swing lows, we are likely to see a complete closure of that 5 minute gap. It will hardly just come in a little bit and then go the other side. Most likely we're going to be seeing, yo, my guy, a complete closure if we do come up there, and even actually just shoot up a little bit more. It's amazing how you can be wrong so many times. But the thing is, that one time you are right and you position yourself the right way, man, it can make a big difference. And actually, let's see if today could be one of those days where when you get it right, you kind of, you know, capitalize on it completely. Because, like, you know, 50% of the times the things you say doesn't really work, doesn't even do that. But then the other half of the time where it works, man, you can, if you capitalize on that the right way, you know, work. And then with time, you kind of, you know, keep on having some good insights based on your experience and time in these markets. Your insight keeps on getting better and better and better. There we go. And we do have some an imbalance over there, and another one here on the 5 minute. There is an imbalance here. What over on US500 on the S&P mini. Let me check on something real quick. Let me see if the S&P mini is kind of the same. Yep, it's US 500. Do have a high and then the drop. There's only two of them. There's no imbalance over there. Okay. But S&P futures has completely closed that gap over there. Interesting. Not yet completely closed, but I mean that's a good dip. That's enough. So if they do create like another one here, now this is kind of judge pitch. So this is S&P 500, right? And US 500, they're pretty much supposed to look the same, but man, they're kind of different. Why are they so different? Actually, they're the same. Only a little bit of difference. And it could be that I think we've gone to another contract. Yo, where am I? Let me just make sure that, okay, we're good. Let me check this out. It could be, what would be ES? Could be because we're rolling over to the next month, December 2024. Does this one have anything? Oh yeah, so I think we've rolled over to the March contract, and now this one will look exactly as this one right here. I mean, not really exactly, but at least close enough. So I think it's time to switch to the 2024 contract. So 1, 2, 3, US 500, yep, kind of the same. Anyway, that's the list of our concern at the moment. Okay, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's get back to business. So this should be US30. The other one, this one here. Yo, what's going on? Okay. Now look at this. We're forming like a wedge pattern here on US. Actually, all of them. See what we're doing here? So man, whenever I see this, I'm usually super careful, because when you see that, they can now move to either side. See, we actually have this one here. That one is much nearer. See that rectangle shape over there? So that trend is shorter, short. So we do have to break, either go one side or go the other side. Man, I know there's people who this is their strategy. Maybe it works well on a bigger time frame, where we break out, then we look for a retest, keep on going up. It's also very much manipulated, where they can break up and then also come down. They can break up, then look like they're retesting, a fake move, and then just switch, retest again, make it look like they're now going down and then go up, which that was a real move, or even go up and then sometimes price can play with you, but then again, it does say pray, can play with you. And then I'm also seeing kind of the same with these other guys. So whenever I see that, it's best to just chill, right? Now that will be considered a breakout, will be considered as a breakout, and we should see like a decline to retest that area over there. Sometimes can even come to that line just right there and then turn around. Called the wedge pattern. Let me see. 12:15. I can't take any trades until 12:30. Wedge pattern right there. Let me just make sure. Wedge pattern forex. There you go. Zoom. Something of the sort. Or is it called it? You know, it's all good. Yo, is that what they also call the pendants? Pendant. Man, these are things you. Yo, forex. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Pennants. Oh, it's a pennant, not pendant. Then you break out, retest that area, and then keep on going up, which will be the same thing as also, well, I don't think it's the same thing, but a flag pattern forex, same thing. Oh, flag pattern will be where it's trending and then it breaks out. Oof, bruh. Bruh. I don't use those things, but when I see them, I'll kind of take a note of them just for fun or kind of add it to my analysis. But I'm still waiting for my entry criteria to form. So now that is one thing I feel like has hurt me, right, so much. Just sticking to my plan so much. I thought doing that would be like a slam dunk, of which it has been anyway. But there's some times where you kind of follow your intuition and it works for you, right? But then again, following your plan over time, over a series of trades, will most likely work. So let's play that game. Everybody making it in the industry saying, yo, you have to have a plan and follow it completely. So since they've gone ahead of us, let's follow them to the light. Or do have a fair value gap over there. So now we've broken up. Right here, I can tell you there's someone who's in a buy as we speak. Bruh. See how this candle has no wick? They'd rather just come on top of it and take it and then come down. Don't know if that is mini liquidity. So we are working our way up. So let's get rid of this. Yo, what did I delete? There. These levels, the way they are smooth like this, my guy. I like to see those things when I'm looking for a sell, right? And then look at this candle's weakness, and then just down here is previous 4-hour low. Let's see how this goes. I was thinking yesterday that I can do a challenge and kind of challenge myself to trade for straight 7 hours. Not that I'm gonna be in front of my screens every 7 hours, but I'll just get rid of everything on the charts and just leave the 30-minute ranges, right? And not think about anything, not so many analyses and all these lines, but just only this. So I'm not taking any trade until 12:30. So let me just show you what I mean. Just have my chart like this. And if you can do this, go mark out 30-minute ranges and then go test it out for yourself. Any instrument that you want. Now, whenever we trade above that range and then come in, you want to buy. You want to, if it's going down, sell it and have your stop loss up here and then go for 1:2. Don't move your stop, don't do nothing. Just test it out and see how that would have worked for you. So let's kind of test out here, see how this one would have worked for us. So no trade here because we have to go above or below the range. No trade here. This one we've gone below and come inside. So what you do is you buy that right there. No. How do I do it so we don't have all these levels? Let me see. We are smarter than you, TradingView. Yep. So no worries. I'm not taking a trade until 12:30. So we do have some 8 minutes. So let's do this. As I was saying, let's do that experiment. So my stop would be just like below that low, my entry at that high. Then I'll be looking for 1:2. No moving stops, no nothing. That will be a loss. So that will be -1, right? That will be -1 right there. Now look at this. We've traded below this whatever, and then we go in. So that right there will be an entry. There'll be an entry. Looking for 1:2. That didn't work out, so that's another -1. Now we did trade again below this low. We're still within the range. It's okay. We can take another trade, no worries. But we've traded below that previous range, and we go back in, so we give it another shot. So at that high right there will be an entry, doing 1:2, and just like that, 1:2 somewhere there. We do have a win. You get back what you lost. I don't know if the slippage is going to be involved, but in terms of what we're doing, that will be a win. We trade up above the previous 30 minutes. When we cross this low, you want to take that trade. So this would be a loss again. It would have been stopped over there. -1. We traded above that range, came back in. Now this is where, if the market is trending, this thing will whoop you. Just keep on taking losses. But then again, that will be another whatever. This one we trade above and we come below. This one would be a win because we would have used that swing low over there. Stop up to here. I don't think this would have taken you out. I think that's enough space for spread. And this one would have been 1:2, would be somewhere right there. So that would be a win. Now, did we get any other trade here? Nope. This one, we came back in. So, yo, did I mark this one as 2? So already you are at 0. These 2, it canceled. So now you're 0%. Now looking at this, I like the way we're going up, so that's good. Looking at this, that will be a buy right there. Just stop just below that swing low, or even below right there, and that would have been a loss. Straight up, straight loss. Now there will be no trade. So today would have been a -1. Would be at -1 R as we speak. So that is kind of an experiment. Go check it out for yourself. So many trades, but you are at -1 R. Now, if you do this in a week, just go check it out. Try, just take trades from 7 a.m. PST and test it all the way to 1 p.m. See, even if it's a losing day, we're only gonna be losing -1, or if it's too bad, -2. But on the day it's working, the returns are kind of crazy. So this was just not a good day for whatever. But that is something. If you're looking for strategy, that's a very simple way to start. And then you can work around it, like maybe include the previous 4-hour range. Then see if it was best to only sell when we are above that the half of that previous range, and then see if it's better to just buy when you're below the half. That is one way to check out. It is a very powerful thing. I've taken some data on this, and man, yep, I think there's a month where I think I did like an upwards of 40R. Man, it was just too good to be true. And that is just a mindset thing. There's no such thing as too good to be true. You're just not ready for it. Too good to be true. That's a lie from the devil. Too good to be true. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 boom. And you can also keep it simple. You can have, instead of 30-minute ranges, you can have 1 hour ranges, and then you can use the 5-minute time frame for your entries. Just wait for the trade to go above. When it comes inside, boom, you're selling. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it just doesn't work. Just make sure you have enough data. If it falls in line with, kind of what you like, boom, you have a model right there. So for me, it's the 30-minute time frame and entries on the 1 minute. It's been working super good up until last week, where it has really tested me. But every strategy has its own thing. So now I'm waiting for. So now I'm only gonna be looking for sales. I would have loved if we did came deeper to buy, because the overall bias has been bullish. And now I'm again just forced to look for sales, and we've taken so many losses trying to sell in this period. The last 2 weeks, at least this week and last week. So can today's entry be the one? Who knows? We will see. We will find out. So we have 1 minute. I have to fix this watch. It's kind of behind. 1 minute to the closure of this range. And then, as I said, I just wait for price to trade above that range. When we come back inside, I'm selling, and my stop loss just up there, and then we can keep on going down. And I think I've shown you some examples, right? Let me pull up, see if I can see something that happened earlier. Kind of like this one right here. Actually, I did show you already. And this one too, something like that. This one is also good, but this one is kind of late into the 30-minute time frame. But I think I would have taken it because I was traded below that 4-hour high. So the whole thing is just trying to get to where liquidity is. In my opinion, I feel like they're either gonna be working above this previous 4-hour high or below that previous 4-hour low, or we can just trade in here. But this is kind of the behavior that I normally see, where we do come to this gray zone, trade to this blue zone, come back here to maybe go up further, or come up here to go down further. So last week, man, was a stretch. A lot more studying to do. I don't know if because I see like there's 5 of us watching. What are your strategies like? Now, see that right there? I like this. Oh my god, my shop is still closed. So this right here is supposed. Now this, okay. Oh, my stop loss. I'm taking that trade. Risking 0.5. We lose. It's all good. And I am in. There we go. So my entry is below this low. So that was one of the 2 chances that we have left. And I think, have I been tagged? Oh, I'm tagged already. I'm risking 232. Yo, what the? My stop loss is just above this candle. It's supposed to be up here, so I'm gonna have to move it. That was my mistake, but let's just hope they don't have to come up there. So that is how my trade looks like at the moment. Is it high probability? I don't know. It doesn't really look like it, but I'm in anyway. I like kind of how those levels are equal over there. So now, will this high hold? So let's have fun on this side as well. So if we lose this, I have one more chance and then this account is done. And I think I'm not willing to, I think I'll take a break now. 1749. Let me just do 0. You know what? Let's just do 1% on this side. Risking 40, whatever. Sell, stop. Let's go. That right there is all I need to see. Like, just go above the previous 30-minute high, create a low that we can come and break. If we break that low and we stay below, that is where I see most, probability of that trade working out. But when they tag me in immediately and then come back to draw down over here, then yeah, let's see if this works. Now we do have, let me see the 5-minute. If we do have some issues, yes, we do have an issue over here. I like to see these gaps kind of, they leave them like way down here. That right there, if we won't have enough momentum to kind of go through it, you can see them come in here and then go back up. When we get here, I think my loss is gonna be reduced by half. My stop, well, let's see how this one goes anyway. US 500, they didn't get to this spot over here. Now this is going to be our last line of defense, that up candle over here. If we close above it, then low probability trade. As long as we are below it, then we still have a trade. Let's see how this goes. I like what US 500 height looks like over here. Well, it does have there's nothing until here. So if these guys can start dipping, I do have an extra 0.5. Do I add it or do I leave it alone? I feel like there's let's see how they deal with this 5-minute thing over here. If we can close below it and then maybe retest it, then I can use the extra whatever, because I feel like we can get to this level here on the 4-hour time frame. Now we do have this kind of support here, where we can see some and then we do have on the 5-minute, we do have this up candle over here, that down candle. I feel like that is the zone we can see us come. Now we're spooling to the downside. That is good. Guys, I think I'm gonna put in the other 0.5 from that fair value gap. What do you think? Oh, see how we just hit the top of that 5-minute thing over there? Now if we do come and close, we can completely close it, but I'd like to see like a 5-minute candle at least close below this level. Then I think we are in a high probability trade to see us shoot to the downside completely. So until then, fingers crossed. And I'm still trying to see how I can have that additional 0.5 in there. At least get this account back to 48k at least. Wow. Okay, I like how these guys are spooling to the downside. I like that. My guy, this is a problem. I knew that would be a concern. What do we do, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Moira? Are we likely to keep on going up anymore? I don't think so. These wickless candles over here, for a fact, I know we could be coming there. My guy is going back like crazy. Oh, come on. Anyway, this is the last line of defense, that up candle that took the previous high. If we do close above here, then it's goodbye bye to this setup. I mean, we can still see a miracle anyway. I've seen trades just come just about to hit my stop loss and then just turn around. Bruh, that is not my style. Now we're trading above that fair value gap. Now that can be used as support now. Bruh, it's okay, we are trading below. You know what? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I think if we cross this low, then we don't have to come back here. So my second stop loss, if I do enter my second entry, oh, that's too near. Come on, you won't even let me. Okay, because of what? Because of margin, I guess. It won't let me have a tight stop loss. So I think what time is it? 12:39. My stop loss is still gonna be up there, and then my second entry in here. And I think I'm just gonna do this thing. If it fails, then it fails, and if it works, bruh, we are ready to. So okay, so my second trade is now in. Let me do the same here as well. Trade, sell, stop. The stop loss on this one is 3523, and on this one let me just do 0.5 because I'm doing 1% already. Oh my guy. Sell, stop right there. So on this side usually combines the two, but this one will just be individual. So now if that one fails, the account is gone. If it works, we do get another we do get a chance to keep on fighting for this account. So my ultimate area for TP would be down here. So this one I'm not going to be taking partials at 1:2, because when we do get to 1:2, which is right there, I'm required to take a partial of 90% of what we have. Well, let's see how this goes. And just so you know, if I do lose this account, guys, I'm okay. I was willing to lose that 267 initial investment, if I can call that. No pressure, we live to fight another day. For now, we just do the best we can. Once you hit that sell or buy button, there's nothing more you can do but move your stop loss or get out of the trade. So the rest is just submit to whatever, to the market, right? The price. So I feel like my second entry would have been better if, I kind of put it below this 5-minute thing here, right? Because right now it's just below this low. Really fighting to the upside, Look at US 100. Come on. This is our last line of defense. Until then, I am okay. If it comes and closes above that line, then yeah, it's good bye-bye to that setup. And then, but then again, we'll still have one more chance. I don't like this. Equal highs. We don't like that, but at least it's slanting. So they've taken that high just a little bit, you know. It's kind of more, do I say more worse, when the slant looks like this, right? Because they've not taken that high. But when it looks like this, then it's traded above that high. Even if it's with a tick, then that's okay. The other thing I don't really like is this weakless candle over here. But let's just assume that that the momentum is kind of too much. Now the logical thing to do would be to move my second entry at this low, but I will not. Now we have what, 1243. Well, I am a little bit nervous while I just a little bit. This is good right here. The way this is kind of lined up like this, I like that. That's okay. Choose a side and please go down. Oh, let me look at the 5 minute real quick. Premium, that's okay. So this right here, I hope it's just a fake, because this fair value gap is a long entry for, you know, those thinking that the market should go up. That fair value gap, I know there's a lot of people. I mean, that right there is an entry and a stops, maybe below this candle or even below the candle that has that fair value gap, right? And then maybe hoping for it to kind of come to this other end. So their stops are gonna be below this candle, below right here. So if they're right, then they're gonna be taking our money. Because, you know, again, there's people who also have taken that buy, knowing that there's gonna be people selling and their stop losses are here. This thing is a eat man, eat society. If you're losing, there's someone winning. If you're winning, there's someone losing. It's that simple. Yeah, my guy. Brah. We do have a small, tiny bit of a gap over there. It's too tiny. Right there. Yo, my guy, wrong direction. That tiny bit. It's kind of too tiny to worry about, actually. Yo, my guy, wrong direction. Whew. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I think that position is gone. Yep, we've kind of closed above this. What in the world is going on? Wickless candles, I don't like that. So anybody who bought here is kind of confident that this thing will keep on going up. If we do trade down, then with all this confidence, it's usually hard to, like, get out of that trade, because then you think, yo, we can still turn back. So I feel like those are one of the games. But then again, how about us? How are we being tricked? We are not being tricked. We just follow the rules. Bruh, look at that rejection to the upside. There is an upward movement in this thing. There's an upward, So let's get rid of that second entry. So now when this is taken out, we have one more chance. Let's see. Oh, come on. Challenge is gone, my guy. We tried our best anyway. 117.37. What a week. Oh, the other one didn't happen. What? We've lost more than 1%. How did that happen? Oh yeah, I moved the stop loss because I put it too fast. Only 2 watching. Why did the rest go? Oh, 4 watching. My bad. Wow. Why is this one still in here, actually? Oh, sell stop. Okay, that's gone. So now we only have $117. I don't know what that will do for us. But this one is kaput. This guy's even gapping to the upside, bruh. Okay, one more shot. So I guess the guys who bought here are enjoying this thing. Yeah, what happened to those levels? Ooh, wee. Jesus is Lord. Those who bought here are in the money. One is to 2.5 and counting. 2.6. Ooh, wee. 1 is to 3. Man, I had no chance. Oh my gosh. I had 0. I had no chance. Yeah, I do have this equal highs here. Wow. Oh my gosh. 1 is to 4.5. My God. Where's that watch? So, whoa, everybody left. So anybody in the comments, what do you think about trading prop farm challenges? US 500 for a fact has to take out the high. Did it already? Not yet. You should have done this, but to the downside. We do have this level over here, those two equal highs. Wow, it's still going up. 12:55, 5 minutes to 1 p.m. Wow, and it still came into discount anyway and bought from there. Honestly, I thought it would keep on going down. So how much of that move did we see? So we've taken that high. And we dipped into this one here, so are we likely to see us get down to this zone right there? And we do have a 5-minute thing, so this one completely closed, and then let's just use this one. If we are still no, that one stays. Okay, I think that was a chance actually to enter. So I'm gonna do one last trade in here. If that fails, then it's goodbye. Let me just make sure it might work actually. Then again, we don't have enough ammunition. Oh, so my other trade looks like this. This swing low right here, and my high is just above here. Still fighting bullishness. Bing, bing, boom, bing, boom. Now we're still likely to keep on going up. Yep. But then again, it's now 12:58 p.m. This thing happened at 12:50. We're gonna 12:45 in terms of the 1 minute. 12:50. Okay, so that would be a desperate entry. This, I don't know why I didn't enter this side as well. I had time to set that up. Now looking at the 5 minute, we do have this 5 minute over here. So can we see? Oh my god, I did get a slippage. I did get some slippage. My entry, instead of being below here, they've given me I was filled right there. Yep, right there. But I don't have enough ammunition. I can't risk too much. Can we see these guys go all the way up to down here? Bruh, why didn't you do this earlier? Oh my gosh. What are we looking at as we speak? That is 1:1. My stop should be reduced by half. Okay, not yet 1:1. Well, to the tick, it is 1:1. So now we've taken out the liquidity above here. Now, will we come for this one here? I think so. The only thing I wouldn't know to do is how would I engage and add another risk without, because then I can have this stop. Let me see, what do I have at the moment? I have 138 minus, it was to reduce that risk to that high. Okay, we don't need that, so I can do an additional $75. Let's see if we can get some ammunition on this thing. So I've reduced the risk by $75. So I want to see if I can have an additional entry of what I've reduced from that risk. Either way, and my stop loss is going to be just where the other thing is. Now, the other thing I can wait for is we do have a fair value gap here. So if we dip into that fair value gap, then I can sell the $75 from there. But from what I'm seeing, these guys just want to go down. Oh my god. The other thing I can do is just crazy about this thing. I think, then again, time's up. Time is up. If we I can also close here. No, I cannot. Makes no sense. It does make sense. Okay, we do have this fair value gap here. I think this is just too much. More okay, let me create some space. Excuse me. Okay, let me hide that position for now. We do have this gap here where, and my stop loss is now reduced to this candle here. I don't know if that was a good idea. and I still don't know why it's here as well. Oh yeah. So the better place to have that stop loss was way up here. So let me do this. Let me move it back up there, just in case. So my stop is moved back here. So this is what I want to see. If we do come into this zone and then we start going down, then I'll reduce my risk, and whatever amount it's reduced by is what I'll use as the additional entry, because I don't have too much ammo anyway. We only have $117 left. So let's see how this level gap holds up this gap over here. US100 has a wickless 5-minute candle, but then it can also mean that we have momentum to go down. I like this bearish candle here. Then again, note that we do have an imbalance over there, which is what we could be feeling when we turn around. They did take these two highs with just a tick, and actually that's all that's needed, just to trade above that zone. So my guy, you guys to be ready. Show lines, where are they? So my second entry should look something like this, and then just have my stop above that fair value gap. And I should be in as we speak. I'm ready to hit that sell button anytime from, you know what? The other thing is I can have my stop loss just above that high. So that's where my stop is going to be. And that can give me a better RR, but I hope that we don't go back. I mean, that is some desperation right there, honestly speaking. But there's a high probability that if we cross this low, then we can keep on going down. Problem is we do have this 5-minute fair value gap here. You see this right here? If we don't cross it, then that is not good. So my second entry is just right below here, and the stop loss is going to be above that high. And then what I'm gonna do is reduce this because the stop loss is now back here. When this is engaged, I'll have to reduce this stop loss to up to here. I mean, I have to reduce it by $75. So let's see if that works for us. If not, man, it's now 1 p.m. The market is dying out. $422. Oh. Dead Madondo. Ooh-wee. Honestly, guys, I didn't want to trade this thing next week. I just want to get it over with today. Stop loss is gonna be extra tight, 3476. Let's just do like 0.5%. My stop loss is gonna be over here. Let me see, 4 minute. Yeah, we do have a fair value gap right here on the 4 minute. Yeah, that's good. This one is completely filled. We don't need those levels anymore. This one as well, already taken care of. That one too. This one, this one, this one. No, this is just too good. See all these lows, but then again it's now 1 p.m. The market tends to slow down. We can still see some volatility anyway, but it tends to slow down after 1 p.m. So let's see. So I'm vouching for us to come down and take the liquidity down here. We've taken whatever was above the previous 4-hour high. Now can we see us come down to here? And then it's a Friday. My God. So this account is on life support. It's on life support. What a week. 3882 for the month. So the target that we were supposed to make is 3500, and these are the number of trades that I've taken. So only half of them, if they worked out, would have gotten us to 3500, right? Because this is a full 1%. If they did like 1:2, we'd only need half of that. Man, if I attempt, I manage to save this trade, man, that's gonna be a testimony. I see this 5 watching. So what are your strategies like? Do you trade forex? Do you trade indices? Do you trade commodities? And what do you think of this style of trading? Is it something you do? Is it too risky? Because man, when it fails, it fails. But then again, when it wins, it wins. So I don't know. What are your strategies like? You can let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for liking the video. I appreciate. I would have loved if this challenge passed, but then again, So my stop is up here. This was supposed to be my second entry, but I don't see it happening unless we started to trade downwards. Again, this would be the last line of defense, that up candle over there. I know there's people whose strategies, that last up candle is their entry. In my opinion, I think with that strategy, you're going to fail a lot. But then when you win, oh my gosh, the profits are just on a whole another level. Like anybody who bought on this, and this is the 1 minute, anybody who bought on this last down candle, that RR is crazy, right? Let's say you just put your limit or at the high of this candle over here, and then you sell. Stop loss down here, that right there will be 1:9 R. That is crazy. But I don't care how good you are, you're still gonna be taking some losses. You may as well take your trade, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nobody's saying anything. I need to refresh this thing. Let me refresh, maybe there's some comments. Let's indicate the half of that range. That rejection is good. I like it. Look at the 5 minute, a small little bit of fair value gap right here. And then on the other side is also a gap right there. And then on this side we do have this imbalance. I'll just have everything marked over there. Okay, so I'm not seeing any movement. What time is it? 1:16. Yep, I think this is on. Wait a minute. Yeah, completely closed. So I'm gonna leave that second entry over there, or the other thing I can do is just see if we can get some, I don't know, just leave it, and then I can have my what do we do now? Let me do this. I'm gonna have this stop like up here, right there. Oh, that's too much there to risk. 3.5. I hope I'm not late. Awesome. And my stop loss just above the high, because that is kind of how my entry is over here. The entry is over here. Ooh, yeah. So are we likely to take this low and keep on going down? I don't know. Okay, the market is now gonna be super slow essentially, but wow, look at US 100 trying to go down, and this is on the 5 minutes. So no, it is there as it could be. It is there as unknown. Okay, so let's journal that loss that happened here. I think that entry was immaculate. Yo, that's how you spell immaculate. There you go. Perfectly clean, neat, or tidy. Yes, that entry was immaculate. I'm not gonna lie. That was a beautiful entry right there. But if we are still bullish, if you are taking your immaculate trades on the opposite side of the bias, then you know your stop losses is someone else's meat, because they're gonna come get it. But honestly, I think that entry right there, that is what exactly I look for. And you can see we just went in a little bit of drawdown and then it just kept going down. But then again, yo, this is why I'm very skeptical when I do see, after I enter, there's like a 5-minute gap over there. Normally my best entries, this gap is gonna be like way somewhere here, because that is what usually they're going for. But when it's just right there, I'm usually skeptical of taking those trades. The thing is, on Tuesday, I did see such a trade and price just ripped through that 5 minute. It did get to my 1:2 target, but it did go up. So this 5-minute thingies over there are quite, a storyteller. Oh, okay. Let me do some journaling. In the meantime, I do have an additional entry over there, and my stop loss is, where is the stop loss exactly? The stop loss is right here. So I'd like to update it to above that high. So what I'm gonna do is just close that second entry, and then the other thing I can do is just leave this one alone, because if you know what, let me just leave it alone. It's gonna be open over the weekend, right? So hopefully come Monday we can see a gap down. If they do gap up, then it's over and done with. And then I'm gonna have my final TP at the low of this previous 4-hour high, and I think I'm going to set that right now. Wow. So it's gonna be giving me like 500 if we do trade up to, if we do trade up to this low, then that's gonna be giving us like some $500, and that will be enough because we can go back to 600 plus. Now I do think that we can get to this the 5-minute situation over here. I think we can get down there, honestly speaking. So anyway, let me just worry about what we can get for now. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any more movement as such, so I think we can just go down slowly, and it is what it is. So now I'm gonna journal that trade. So all these losses are not gonna be for just nothing. We did come out with some data that we can go and kind of see what did we miss, right? And I usually do those things on Saturday. So now let's journal this thing. Let's see what it looked like before. It did look like this before I entered. No. This is what I entered. This is what kind of triggered me in, I believe. This one was up to like 1 p.m. and this one was right there. This one was not there. That is no. What's this supposed to be? Okay, so this is kind of what I saw right before the trade. So right there is what I'll be marking, and I did see some levels here that I thought is good liquidity that we can at least come to. But then for this one, I was willing to hold up until at least the low of this 4 hour. But in my journals, I'm supposed to do 1:2, so that is what I will write. So I'll have it right there. So we do have a before. Copy link. Today is 12-15-23. Friday. Still going short in a bullish market. Risking 0.5. That was the original intention, but we ended up risking a lot more. So we entered at 12:31 p.m. and we stayed until 12:48. So what is 48 minus 30 for 18 minutes? p.m. Draw down 100%. We're in there for 18. I believe that is 18 minutes, right? My guy. 48 minus 30. Jesus. 48 minus 31. Then the before, just took that picture. That's the before. And then let's go back and let's take the after. Very high potential of this trade working out, but then we still have bullish biasness. So this was us being faked out, right? So we have been meat for the last what? Stop loss is just right there at 12:49. What did I register? I did register as 12:48. So it took us out right there. Yep. And then we do our after. So I'm gonna pull up this, and I believe we should have reduced that risk by half. No, we didn't get to 1:1, honestly. I think we did. Yep, we did get to. No, we did not. So that is the after. Right there. The vlog we had some more context in there. Yeah, that's enough. Copy link. After, then what was the potential of this trade? Potential was 0.64. That's all we have been seeing. Actually, most of it has been less than 0.5. So wow. And how much did we lose? Minus 365.333. Our count is now at equity is 46,148. No, the balance, my guy. 46,117.37. There we go. So let's see what percentage we lost today. So that's going to include, the slippage and us moving the stop loss. So N20, no, N22, right there. This is gonna be N23. Not bad, not bad at all. 8, no. So by the math we have here, it means we've breached the account, but I should have got an email by now. Which phone do I use? Let me see if the email hit. Maybe we already lost the account and I don't even know it. Nope, we're still in there. So my math here is not mathing. Could be that we are no. So something is off because we still haven't got to minus 8% yet. We are still in there. So if this is minus 7.25, oh yeah, it does show like we have feel this thing. So I don't know how that thing is working, because the actual percentage should be something like 46,117.37 divided by 50k, or let's say times 100. 92% minus 100, we should be at minus 7.7%. So it could be something with the rounding off or whatever, but yo, my guy, this was a good trade. Good trade, but buyers still bullish. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but come and be clear with the notes later. And then let's have a picture of how it looks like later. I'm gonna have it like this because that was my intention actually, to kind of come all the way down here. Get rid of this, and the market is now dead, and that is the typical behavior after 1 p.m. But I think the whole of last week and a few days this week, we still have volatility. We had a lot of volatility after 1 p.m. Copy link and then have that after picture right there just to see what happened after. So the actual number is minus 7.7, so we only have 0.3% to go. So the only thing now, this is this is that hypothetical trade. So this is the trade I'm in right now, risking the 0.3% of what is left. The only thing now that will have us survive in here is if we do close day. I mean, if come Monday we gap to the downside, then we can have, like, my final TP is where? Is at these lows over here, so that would be like $200 plus 100. That would be like at least 0.5%. And then come Monday we can see if we can, fight. But then again, I wanted to be done with this account today. Otherwise, that was Trader Mawera. I'm done journaling. We've taken a total of so 10 days. 10 days, a total of how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4. A total of 10 trades. Actually, no, it has to be more. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Total of 16 trades. Mostly risking 1%. Actually, mostly risking 0.5%. So the week we've done a damage of 3.7%, lost 1,700. The first week we did even more damage, lost 2138. Wow. Let's look at an example like this one. That was a good entry right there. That is a beautiful entry. I can see this is the previous 4-hour range, 30-minute low, traded below it. That high is my entry to go up. But then again, the market is like, yo, my guy, why are you fighting us? We're going down. You can see that entry, we saw it go up a little bit and then it just turned down. So that fair value gap, there was people taking shots, their stop losses were here, and they did make money over there. So those are some of the things to check out, you know. And it's all good, my guy. We do have data, that will be like 16, actually 16, 17. We do have 18 entries. Yep, it is what it is. Today there's no comments. What's up? Hello. Oh, someone said hello. Hello, Mr. AK. What's up? What time is it? So that's it. Let me clean up my charts. That one, we just leave it running. We'll see how that goes. I want to do something actually. Let's say I was trading indicators. Don't get me wrong, I'm not changing my strategy. I'm just doing this hypothetically. I'll have this remain so I can kind of tell where we are. And then I'll have the, no, let me remove them. Because I'm telling you, when the market is trending, anybody trading indicators, man, you are, well, I don't want to say anybody, because anybody's still trading price action and you're looking for bullish setups, then I'm just a reversal guy, you know. When the market is just one-sided, reversals, they don't work so well. So let's say I was, let me go to a different provider actually. I mean, still US30, just a different provider. Let's say, do I have those indicators here? Or do I go to another profile? No, we can stay here. Let's say we have like 100 EMA. There's a time I used to trade the 100 EMA alone actually, but I didn't trust that thing at all. So let's have it a little bit hot like that. Blue is usually 36. So let me choose a different color. Yeah, that's good. I kid you not, this used to be my strategy. Once we close above the 100, when we retest it and then go above that candle, that right there is my entry, right? And then stop loss below, Jesus, below the 100 MA, or if there's like a swing low right there, so maybe to be that candle, and look at that. So the reason why I stopped trading it is when there used to be a lot of consolidation, I would make money over here and then give it all back in such an area like this. So I was like, yo, this strategy is not far. But then that was a long time ago. I didn't have so much discipline. But then again, if you look at that logic, so for example, here it would have chopped you so bad. Come in, retest, going down, crossing that low, I'm in, boop, stop loss. And then come down, retest, we failed to retest, this one breaks up, this candle did a retest on my entries right there, my stop loss over here, whoop, loss. Oh, I would have stayed. This one we crossed but no retest, but we see a retest right here, so you can sell over there and you would have made something over there. Another retest. That was the second retest. That was not an entry for me. I wanted fresh retest. Like this one, that retest is okay. And then also this retest would have been okay. Then you make all that. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't look sustainable to me. But then again, a strategy is how well you know it. Look at this cross over here. The original cross is here. Oh, the problem with this is I'd have to stay in front of my charts because you don't know what time the cross will happen. So 12:16 and then retest at 12:37. That's okay right there. Let me shoot up. Another one that I used to have was inputs. Let's do 200. So that's now 200 EMA, and then I had another EMA. Let me add another one. So let's do this. We're done. I know what we can do. Close that one. Then bring in one that has, let's do this triple EMA. Awesome. Hey, you're not smart. Wait a minute. This is triple. No. I'm just about to close the stream. Just doing some things over here. EMA. Which one has a couple of them? I thought it was this one. Tima. No. We don't want that one. Oh, I can't remember. I don't have it here. EMA, moving average ribbon. Yeah, we can use this one too. Let me see if it has triple. EMA. We only want 3. One will be 200. 200 will be, let's say, black. And then let's say 36, blue for 36. No, actually 9. 9 will be blue, 36 will be what? What will be 36 right there? 36, let's do gold. EMA, right? There we go. Let's do this. Let's have 200 be a little bit. Okay, we can't change. Yes, we can. 200 was black, right? I'll have it a little big. Ooh, let's do it like that. And then this one like this, and then 200 can be the smallest. Yep. Now this is how I used to trade this one, but I got sick of it super fast because I don't know. I took a few losses and I was like, yo, I'm done. But that's not, I mean, I don't know, I just gave up on it, but it has a lot of potential. So if we are trading above the 200, we're only looking for buys. Can you tell me at what price to buy? Man, I have no idea. I don't look at BTC, but just give it a minute. I'll look at the charts for you. So when we are above the 200, we're only looking for buys. Now for me to sell, so in this case, for me to sell, I'll wait for price to start trading below 200, and then for 9 and 36 to cross below the 200. Now when that happens, which would be right here, I wait for a retest of the 200. Even if price goes above 200, it's okay, but if the EMAs are supposed to stay below. So whenever this candle started coming down, I wait for the 9 to cross 36. So my entry would be right at the close of this candle, right there. And then my stop loss will be at the latest swing high, just like that. And then you can do your 1:2 or whatever. Now this strategy, when the market is ranging, it will chop you off. Or when the market is one-sided, it is beautiful. Another example will be here. We are trading. Now this would be an area where I would be looking for sales, but I wouldn't sell on all this. I'm waiting for price to come up, right? And retest the 200. We can go above 200. Price can go above 200, that's okay. On the way down, I'll be waiting for 9 to cross 36. If that doesn't happen, no entries. In this case, price starts trading above 200. The next thing I do is I wait for 36 to cross up, and of course 9 is going to be up. The next thing I wait for is price to come and retest 200. Price can go below 200, but the EMAs cannot. When we go up, I wait for 9 to cross above 36, and my entry would be right there, and my stop loss at the latest swing low or just below 200, whatever comes last. No, whatever comes last. And then whatever it is you want. And honestly, if you think we're too bullish, whenever the 200 is tested, you can re-enter. So then again, if you can go and get enough data with that is a good strategy. I believe so. But then when the market is consolidating, it will do you right. Yep, it will mess you up. But then again, you don't expect to win all the time. But if this would be my strategy, I would make sure that my TP is at least 1:3. I wouldn't be taking anything minimum of 3. So in this challenge, if I did use this strategy, then I think I would have finished the account on day one, honestly. But man, I don't know why. I just hate indicators. But man, if I have to go back to this with all the discipline I have right now, I think I can kill it, honestly. But for now, let me just do price action. So AK, let me go check out BTC for you, but it's gonna be with a grain of salt. Do not. I am just Bitcoin. I don't know. Let's use anybody. They're gonna be the same anyway. BTC. I haven't looked at this thing in a while. Let me get rid of those. Let's do a quick analysis, actually. Why is it looking like this? Because we are on a higher time frame. Looking at the monthly, I can see this gap over here. Yo, take this with a grain of salt. I'm just doing like what I would do if I was trading US30. That will be a monthly gap right there. Price likes going to those gaps, right? And then we do have this up candle. You want to note those areas, right? So this is on the monthly, so that is kind of where we are right now. So that will be daily supply, monthly bearish order block, or pretty much what people call supply. My mentor ICT says this is not supply and demand, but you can call it whatever. To him, it's not. To me, that is the level where I'm at. I believe when I go deeper, I'll start saying the same, that is not supply. But the last up candle before we went down, and you can see that is kind of where we went back to, and that is where we are getting some resistance from. So, wow. So looking at this is kind of where we had some resistance on the monthly. So can we work our way back down here? Maybe. I don't know. And it's just me. I think he asked that question and then left. Okay, it's me, just me in the charts. But anyway, I don't trade this thing anyway. AK, you left me hanging, man. If between the charts, just say something so I can keep on with this analysis. Otherwise, I'll just close it here. I don't trade Bitcoin, but from what I see, you know, we are bullish as well. But we're currently getting some resistance from this up candle. So can we see, maybe look again, we do have a gap here on the weekly that we are currently working. So yeah, we can see a near time decline, but then again, this was a down candle this week. This is a weekly candle, right? And we can see this deep like a rejection to the upside. So Bitcoiners, man, all the best, my guys. But this right here, it just looks like a setup to just take this thing down. I don't trust in Bitcoin so much, in my opinion. This right here could just be, them just pumping this thing to just take it down. But we do have some levels over here that we can still see market reach to. But anyway, I'm actually doing you a disservice trying to do analysis on this thing. I don't trade Bitcoin, but the structure is pretty much the same as all of them anyway. So I guess my answer is no. If I wanted to invest in Bitcoin, would I buy right now? My answer would be no. I would not buy this thing, honestly. We are bullish. Are we likely to dip? I don't know. And then on the weekly, we do have this zone over here. So maybe we're likely to get there to 59,000. And the high was 69K. Anyway, you know what? It's a disservice me trying to tell you. But my answer, if for me, would I buy Bitcoin? Nope, I wouldn't. For you, if you think it's logical enough, then this week we've seen some, they did try to go down, but they're not able to take last week's low. So look at all this rejection. So coming next week, can we see them keep on going up? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Look at this right here. Kind of forming a wedge pattern over there. A pendant or whatever. And we know with this what happens. We either break up or we break down. Or we come down. So the best thing would be if it breaks out, maybe wait for a retest and then wait for your entry signal to go up, either bullish engulfing or change of images or whatever it is you use to enter. And you can challenge whatever high they leave over there and then leave a runner if we keep on going up. If we're going down, then wait for a retest and then challenge or partial whatever low that they established, then leave a runner to see if they want to keep going down. That is how I would look at Bitcoin, and this is on a daily time frame. So this means you'd have to wait for Monday close, then kind of see what Tuesday will do, and then maybe engage on Wednesday or something. So I don't know. That's my take on that. So, but I don't trade Bitcoin. Otherwise, I think I'll close it here. Let me go back to US30, see how we are doing. We are just 9 minutes away from market close. And then we call it a day. So we are in notice. I'm not supposed to be in drawdown. That is my entry. This is the trade I'm in, right? Where's my entry? Oh, my entry is supposed to be. Is there something I'm missing? So this entry is supposed to be over here. It looks something like this. That is my entry right now. So we'll see how this goes on Monday. Hopefully they can gap down. If not, we'll just purchase another account and give it another try. Remember, the investment is only like 267. And the returns can be so crazy. So don't be afraid of, because all I've lost is, if I do lose this challenge, all I'm losing is 267 and the 2 hours that I've been giving the charts every week. So that will be 267 plus 10 hours. I think that is worth it, don't you think? Because the returns on a 50K can be way more than that. So I'm willing to give it another shot, but for now, let's take a break. And no, we're not taking a break yet because we're still in fighting. So I'll see you guys next week. And that was Trader Marera, and I'm out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for engaging. Let's keep growing. Let's keep honing our skills. This is just a few of the challenges that we have to fight in any business. There's going to be uptime, and there's going to be downtime. All times we have to embrace them and make sure that we are reaping each and every second of it. We are getting the best, whether you're losing. Actually, my mentor ICT says that you are more you learn more from your losses more than you learn from your wins. So this right here to me is gold. A lot of um what a lot of some gaps to fill. We have to figure out, when the market is trending, how do we how do we participate? Because mostly market has been consolidating, right? The market has been consolidating. So how about when it's just one-sided? And that is where you're actually supposed to eat the most, right? Yep. So keep working on your skills, and in due time they'll take you before kings. And what last thing did I want to say? Yesterday I was watching let me see if I can pull him up. You guys can go and watch. I feel like that was a really good sermon to go check out for. So it's called Prophet Lovey. Go check out yesterday's sermon. It's called The Harvest. Man, that teaching was
This is Trey.
It was fire, right? It was all about what to do to position yourself for next year. And I think it applies a lot in even this trading that we're doing, or whatever it is you're fighting for. So if you do have time, go check out. Make sure you're following this channel. It has helped me a lot to grow as a man, and in terms of, in so many ways, helped me change a lot of bad behaviors that I had, like drinking and all that garbage. I look back and I don't even understand why I was taking part in some things. And that is called true repentance, where you change and you can't even believe. You're like right now I can have alcohol right next to me. It's not that I can't drink. I can drink and I don't care whatever anybody thinks, but I just won't because I don't have the desire. It's amazing. So go check him out. It's called Prophet Lovey. Particularly this thing called The Harvest, this sermon. And may it bless you, man. Otherwise, I think I'm done. This is good. This is good. I like it when we're just about to close and then it, just dives down. Kind of lets me know, when we open next week, there's a high probability to go down. Anyway, that was Trader Myra. And I can keep on talking, but I'm out, and I'll see you on Monday, same time. Probably I can just purchase a new account and we can start this thing afresh, but we'll see how it goes. Trader Myra, and I'm out. Please enjoy your weekend, and God bless you all. Keep on working on your skills, and in due time, they will take you before kings. You will reap those benefits. Even better if they said you joined I'll just leave it there. And I'm out, guys, and I'm out. Enjoy your time. Thank you so much. Make sure you work on your skills this weekend. On Monday, we're back in the field to keep on with the fights. Thank you so much. And I'm out. Peace.